Gavin Rossi here with Ocean County Politics in front of the Monmouth County Superior Court in Freehold today, where earlier this afternoon we heard from lawyers representing both the County of Ocean and former Ocean County Prosecutor's Office Detective Stephen Mecka. And as we've previously reported on Ocean County Politics, Detective Mecka has filed suit in Superior Court against Ocean County Prosecutor Joseph Coronato and some other personnel from the County Prosecutor's Office, in which he alleges violations of the state's Conscientious Employee Protection Act, also known as SEPA. He argues in his complaint, which was recently amended, that he faced retaliation and all sorts of other bad things from these people in the prosecutor's office, including the loss of his employment for what he contends is whistleblowing. His attorney, George Coates, represented him today in today's proceeding, which was a motion for summary judgment. The county is trying to get the lawsuit thrown out on a technicality, but the judge was hesitant to do so. She did not allow the suit to be thrown out on the technicalities. There was some discrepancies as far as the noticing and other stuff in the pleadings, but the county's lawyer, Mary Jane Ladaka, told the judge that she believed the complaint to be a, quote, long, rambling stream of conscience, end quote, and failed to meet two of the three prongs of SEPA in order to be a viable claim. In order for a plaintiff to be successful, they have to prove a direct correlation between whatever whistleblowing action they took and some sort of retaliation from their public employer. Technicalities aside, the judge did set a November 16th date for Mecka's attorney to file some additional paperwork with the court that may not have been filed previously, in order to give him a chance for these the merits of his claims to be heard by the court. And there will be another motion hearing on this motion for summary judgment now on December 2nd, 2016 at that date. And that's where we're expected to see more of a concrete ruling on some of these allegations, you know. And like I said, the county is also alleging that many of Mecka's claims are time barred and outside the statute of limitations, but Mr. Mecka's attorney instead contends that that statute of limitations shouldn't necessarily apply here, because this is more of a sum of little acts that added up to what he alleges to be this pattern of retaliation from the county officials. Now, one interesting point that did come up was actually our coverage of some of this stuff did actually come up during the court hearing. Ms. Ladaka from Jack Sharadnik's firm representing the County of Ocean, she complained about the publication of some of Detective Mecka's leaked investigation reports. We published leaked copies of those on Ocean County Politics under the headline, "The Mecka Files, What Was Fire Detective Investigating in Little Egg Harbor." She was reading quotes from her reply brief that was submitted to the court for today's hearing, alleging, trying to allege that Detective Mecka and his attorney just did this for publicity and attempted to have part of his pleading stricken, as just being scandalous. She said that it shouldn't have mentioned outside things such as, his involvement with freeholder Jack Kelly, Ocean County freeholder Jack Kelly, his daughter Dawn Marie Kelly, and her embezzlement of thousands of dollars of cash property tax payments from the Little Egg Harbor Tax Collector's Office, where she was formerly employed. Ms. Ladaka is arguing that it's the county's position that all these other people shouldn't have been included in the complaint because it has nothing to do with his SEPA claims and complaints of retaliation and the like. So without the judge making a ruling on those arguments, we will be back here on December 2nd to see where this case goes and proceeds in the pre-trial phase. So be sure to check out all of our coverage on Ocean County Politics, politicsoc.com, and we will have a lot more of this case in the future.